My husband was a Vietnam vet. I saw my husband struggle, and there was nobody there that he could talk to or be with to help him through his struggle. And I feel that I can help in this way and somehow honor him.
My husband of 35 years is a Vietnam vet who suffers from PTSD. I found out when I came here that the more I learned about veterans in general, the better I could help him with his problem.
I actually started out as a client. I was going to college and my fund money didn't come through and I couldn't pay my rent. And one of my instructors told me to try this place out. They assisted me and I started volunteering and I've been here 10 years.
My PTSD was so bad, I was afraid to go anywhere. Once I started talking to all these homeless vets, my PTSD went away. We have some great, stupid war stories and make up stories as we go along just so we have something to laugh at. And then they all just kind of keep coming back. Sometimes they need help a little bit further and we talk and find out that they qualify, get it taken care of.
Our mission here at the center is to provide a warm, welcoming environment, to provide our veterans and their families with all the services and benefits that they deserve and they've earned. When they get back from service, a lot of them have a hard time assimilating into daily routine. So we try to help them with things that will allow them to do that.
This center, I would like to think, is an integral part of the homeless veteran community, a place where they can come and just be themselves, get some food, get off the street. We can clothe them if they need clothes. We can give them seasonal clothing as needed. We specialize in one-on-one with the homeless. And we're fortunate to be sharing space with veteran service officers and county service officers who can go the next few steps and get them specific things that they need to help them with claims and benefits, immediate cash needs, if they're behind on their rent or utilities. We provide an invaluable service to all veterans, but specifically the homeless.
I come from a family with veterans, and so I know what veterans go through. I know, I've seen it firsthand, and I believe that the veterans don't always know what's available to them. They know that sometimes they have something going on, but they don't know where to reach out. And so having the center here, we have the capability of, being able to provide some of those things that they need, and certainly to be able to provide the answers to the questions they may have.
There is a need, more than anybody will know, that our veterans are really being cut short. But by being here, we can help as many as we can.
I have had other positions where I've been helping military families and veterans. But it's been, where it takes a little more time. Here, I can see how grateful they are when there's somebody that's able to sit and talk with them and give them the resources that they need to improve themselves.
You get to know the veterans. You're concerned about them when they don't show up. The people that work here are awesome. They're passionate. They're dedicated. They go over and above to make sure that everybody who comes in here gets helped in any way that we can. And being in that kind of an environment is very rewarding.
I'm glad that I am able to come down here and be able to do this. I'm glad that I'm able to help these veterans. I enjoy talking with them and hearing their stories.
What I really love about being here is being able to see the smiles on people's faces when we are able to help them. We often change their life, and many times we save their life. That not too many people get to say that about their job.
I like that camaraderie. I like the fact that I see my friends here, the same people working here, so I feel like I'm at home when I come here. It's always here open Mondays through Fridays, There's always food for me, there's always counseling. It's clean and it's always a warm place, and people become like a family to me.
I learned about the Clark County Veterans Assistance Center when I was homeless. The Veterans Assistance Center was very helpful for me, just by the fact that they were kind to me when not everybody else was. I don't remember anything that people said, but I remember how that felt, and the warmth felt very, very nice. They fed me when I didn't have the means to feed myself. They clothed me when I couldn't clothe myself.
I was homeless, and I needed a place to go to get meals and toiletries and just hang out. And the bad weather days, this was a good place to come and meet people and get to know people, the veterans who come and the volunteers who serve. I'd hoped to get clean and sober while I was here in Vancouver. I realized I couldn't do it on my own. This is the place I came. And I asked one of the volunteers here to help me find a place to get sober, and they set everything up for me. 6 weeks later, I'm off to treatment. 6 weeks or 4 weeks after that, I come back. I get into an Oxford house. They've been keeping me straight and narrow. I check in here, check into the gym, but this place is, my main support comes from here.
I think if we had more resources, we could offer more programs. We could have a case manager on site. We could perhaps have a mental health counselor on site. There's so many other programs where we could help more veterans and their families if we had the space and the resources to do it.
There is a huge need. Month to month, our numbers are going up as to how many veterans we serve.
We've got quite a waiting list of people that are needing help, and there's 2 of us here that can provide the claims assistance that they need. We've got people that are waiting several weeks for us to be able to help them write their claims, and we'd really like to be able to push them through faster.
We are desperate for a bigger building. We can only do so much here in this building because it is small.
We are busting at the seams. We have stuff in every corner and every nook and cranny, and we definitely need more space. I'd like to see our storage space bigger, because having a separate storage facility makes it difficult to keep bringing supplies in to give out.
We definitely need a larger facility. The facility there right now is just jammed. We get donations all the time, but there's only so much room to store these donations.
I would really like to see the Clark County community truly come together and see the importance of what we do for our veterans and their family, and get involved by donating, whether that's monetary or food, sleeping bags, items, things that we need. Volunteers would be amazing. I know our volunteer system here isn't for everyone, being that we are run like a business 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. But even our outside events, we truly could use volunteers.
It takes a lot of work, hours, hundreds of hours, and we do it because we love it, because it's good for our veterans to be able to come and have a community that they can relate to.
The importance of volunteers here cannot be stated emphatically enough. We are 100% volunteer run. That lets us spend 97% of the funds that we bring in here directly on veterans. Our volunteers run this place day to day. If we didn't have them, we couldn't open and do what we do here.
If you don't know who we are, come down and visit. We'll show you around. We'll show you what we're up against, what we do, and what we offer. And be part of this. Be part of this thing.
Being very passionate about what I do here to help veterans, I often get a little emotional about the fact that we don't have enough resources for them. We could have a lot more. We have such dedicated people here, and those people give tirelessly. Of the hours that they put in are amazing, and so I just feel like if we had people that didn't have time to put in like that, but they had the extra resources financially to help the center, it would be amazing. We could help so many more people, so many more veterans, and veterans' families as well. We do an amazing thing here at Christmas time, so the veterans can actually come shop for their kids, and they don't pay for it at all. They just get to come in and they get to pick out what they want for their kids or their children for Christmas, and it's just amazing. And there's many, many, many other things that the center does here like that. We need people to help donate so that we can keep doing things like that and many more.
If you have an interest in supporting the center, you will not be disappointed. If you come here personally and volunteer for a 4-hour shift once a week, I believe you will find it most engaging and gratifying as you work one-on-one with the veterans who come in here. If you're looking at a financial contribution or even just a donation of food or materials, again, there's a sense of satisfaction that you know that 97 cents out of every dollar that's donated goes directly to a veteran or his family for services, but that your efforts are rewarding our veterans and they are most appreciative of anything they can get.
They're there every day. People know they're there. They know they can come here. They know they can get what they need. They know they can reach out when they need it. And we know that we can refer people here and they will get the help.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm very grateful that we have this kind of place because it helps out a lot of veterans that are struggling out in the streets, especially looking for home or for claims and stuff like that. It's always good to know it's a safe place to come and have lunch and talk to each other. It helped me out. It helped me out get my apartment, got me into housing. I got my Social Security money. It helped me get back on my feet again, and I've been in the right track for 9 years and straight now. So I'm very grateful for this office here.
I'm not on the street. I have my own place now. After 5 years at Oxford, staying clean and sober, now it's a way of life. Clean and sober is easier than I thought it was going to be. Who knew? Look what I found out.
I have an amazing life now. I have, as of today, 2,157 days clean. I couldn't have done that were it not for the support that I got indirectly from the Veterans Assistance Center. I have an amazing job. My outreach worker, when I was outside, is now my boss. The person who could have arrested me while I was underneath the bridge at St. John's and 500 is now my co-worker. I have this amazing, amazing life, and I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change it for the world. When I was homeless, there was no other agency that made more of an impact on my recovery than the Clark County Veterans Assistance Center. I was never turned away. I was always welcomed with open arms. The gratitude I have for the Clark County Veterans Assistance Center, it's hard to describe.